The DOJ was caught red-handed spying on members of Congress while they reviewed the unredacted Epstein files. Pam Bondi didn't come to the hearing to answer questions. She showed up with a literal burn book full of their search histories. Like a mean girl dragged to the principal's office who decided to snitch on everyone else instead of owning what she did. She weaponized their own oversight against them. Just wait until the American people finally have enough.
Attorney General Bondi, according to your department, a child is sexually abused in the United States every 9 minutes. And the vast majority of survivors never get justice. And that's one of the reasons why I think the Epstein case has resonated so deeply with so many Americans. And the other reason, I think, is because it has revealed a two-tiered system of justice. And the powerful are protected and the survivors rarely get any accountability. And the Epstein files contain evidence of a multi-decade international criminal conspiracy involving some of the wealthiest and the most powerful people in the world. There's evidence of financial crimes, political corruption, sex trafficking, and of course, horrible sexual abuse. And I want to remind everybody, this isn't a game. These are real people, people who have suffered, who are sitting here with us today, and they deserve answers, and they deserve accountability. And I'm here to try to get some for them. Now, I've seen some of the unredacted Epstein files, and obviously, as you know, President Trump's name is all over them, but so are the names of other senior Trump officials. Howard Lutnick, Secretary of Commerce, John Phelan, the Secretary of the Navy, and Stephen Feinberg, the Deputy Secretary of Defense. These men were appointed by President Trump to senior positions in his administration. All of them have clear and confirmed ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Attorney General Bondi, yes or no, has the Justice Department asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Epstein?
Excuse me. Secretary Lutnick has addressed those ties himself.
I'm asking you, has the Justice Department specifically asked Secretary Lutnick about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
He has addressed those ties himself.
Has the DOJ asked Secretary Phelan about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't know whether he has addressed those or not.
Has the Deputy Secretary Feinberg talked to the Department of Justice about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein? Yes or no? Has the Department of Justice talked to Deputy Secretary Feinberg about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein, which are clearly spelled out in the files? It's a very simple question. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I'm stunned that you want to continue talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Epstein
Okay, I'm reclaiming my time. I'm asking you not a trick question, a simple question. Okay, so what is clear is we have evidence.
Do you know who Chris Malin is?
We have evidence that 3 senior officials within the Trump administration have ties to Jeffrey Epstein. And what I can conclude from what you are saying that you have not talked to them.
What does ties mean?
I think Americans would be shocked to learn that you are not interested in talking with these officials who have ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
What does ties mean? Can you define that?
Across the world, prominent men who've been exposed in the files have resigned their jobs in disgrace. And that's a good first start. And that same standard, standard should apply here. And Americans want accountability.
Who is Chris Malin?
Was the president aware? Please stop talking. It is not your time to ask questions. It is not your time. I'm reclaiming my time, Mr. Chair.
One second.
Time belongs to the gentlelady from Vermont.
Was the president aware of Secretary Lutnick's ties to Epstein when he chose him to lead the Department of Commerce? Was he aware?
Chris Malin was a Border Patrol agent.
Okay, so I'm going to conclude that the president, in fact, did know about his ties because he was the next door neighbor.
Shame on you.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
You're
this is pathetic. This is pathetic, Mr. Chair. I am not asking trick questions here. The American people have a right to know the answers to this. These are senior officials in the Trump administration. This is not a game, Secretary.
I'm Attorney General.
My apologies, I couldn't tell. By 2008, we knew that Epstein was a convicted sexual abuser. And we now know
that Lutnick went to Epstein's Island in 2012. How was that not a deal breaker for the president? And why aren't you asking questions of the Commerce Secretary about what he saw when he was at the island, which he lied about not ever going to? Why are you not asking these questions? And I see that my time is almost expired, so I will say this. Do the right thing, Attorney General. Meet with the survivors. They have been asking for a year. Meet with the survivors. Do the right thing. I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized for 5 minutes.
May I have 20 seconds of his time?
So that'd be up to the gentleman, but.
Absolutely, Madam.
Thank you. Thank you. I was curious if you, Congresswoman, asked Bill Clinton that. Didn't see one tweet, not one. I didn't see one tweet when Joe Biden was in office about Bill Clinton. Didn't ask Merrick Garland anything about Epstein, not once. When he was
weak sauce.
And also, I want the record to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Is Jewish. I just want to be clear. Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Or do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust? Really?
On February 11th, 2026, Attorney General Pam Bondi testified before the House Judiciary Committee amid intense scrutiny over the Justice Department's handling and partial release of Jeffrey Epstein files. Reporter Becca Balint, DVT, who is Jewish and whose grandfather was killed by the Nazis after a death march from Mauthausen concentration camp, questioned Bondi on why she had not met with Epstein trafficking survivors present in the room, some of whom had waited over a year, and why the DOJ had not interviewed Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick about his confirmed 2012 visit to Epstein's Island, a trip Lutnick had previously said did not occur after 2005. He has since acknowledged a family lunch there with his wife, children, and nannies. Bondi responded by criticizing Balint's voting record on a prior anti-Semitism resolution, prompting Balint to storm out, visibly upset, saying it was outrageous to raise anti-Semitism with her given her family's Holocaust history. Survivors sat behind Bondi. Multiple Democrats pressed her to apologize directly to them for redactions that had exposed victims' names and images. Bondi did not turn to address them personally during those moments, and instead accused Democrats of theatrics. She later stated she was deeply sorry for the abuse they endured. Photos from the hearing revealed Bondi holding a document detailing Repuer Pramila Jayapal's specific search history in the unredacted files, confirming the DOJ logs congressional access to the materials. House Speaker Mike Johnson called the tracking inappropriate. Lutnick has admitted the 2012 visit, but maintains no improper relationship existed. Bondi told Balint that Lutnick had addressed it himself. The files also reference President Trump and other Trump appointees, though no new co-conspirator prosecutions have resulted from the latest releases. The hearing highlighted deep partisan distrust. Democrats accused the DOJ of shielding powerful figures and disrespecting victims. Bondi defended the department's actions and attacked the questioning as politically motivated. The raw anger from survivors and some lawmakers is understandable. The redaction's failures, delayed meetings, and Lutnick's contradictory timeline are legitimate scandals regardless of party. Weaponizing anti-Semitism accusations in that setting was clumsy at best. But the complete absence of morality framing turns a messy, ugly congressional oversight brawl into a cartoonish morality play. Both sides grandstanded. The victims deserved better than to become props in the shouting match. Transparency on the full files and actual accountability for any proven enablers, left, right, or center, is what matters, not which team scores the sickest burn.